Hello children. Today we are going to learn about letter writing. The learning objectives of today's class will be the students will be able to understand the concept of formal and informal letters. They will be able to develop the letter writing skills. The students will be able to apply letter writing skills in their real life. So let's understand what is a letter. A letter is a written means of communication used to inform, inquire, or exchange ideas and opinions. There are two types of letters, formal letters and informal letters. So let's understand more about formal letters. Formal letters are written for official, business, or any professional communication. Formal letters are written when someone has to make an inquiry, make a complaint, or request for some official work. Here is the format of a formal letter. We begin writing the formal letter by mentioning the address of the writer on the left hand top corner of the page. So we'll begin with the writer's address, date, designation of the recipient. You can also mention the name of the recipient if you are aware of, the recipient's address, salutation, subject, content, subscription, and the signature. There are some guidelines for writing a formal letter. So let's discuss these guidelines. Sender's address enables the person to whom you're writing to reply to you. While writing the date, we should leave a line and write date beneath the address. Recipient's designation and address write below the sender's address. Salutation, use the words like Dear Sir, Dear Madam if you do not know the name of the recipient. But if you know the name of the recipient, use the title Mr., Mrs., Miss, Doctor, etc., followed by the surname. The subject of the letter is written to briefly state the purpose of your letter. The body or the content can be written in paragraphs, where the first paragraph should be short, stating the purpose of the letter. The middle paragraph of the letter should contain the relevant information you wish to convey in a clear and organized manner. The last paragraph should state what action you would expect the recipient to take. For example, to grant leave, to refund money, to send you information, etc. Subscription. If you do not know the name of the person, conclude with yours faithfully. But if you know the name of the person, conclude with yours sincerely. We will end writing a formal letter by the sender's signature. Signature of the sender, then below write the sender's name within brackets in capital letters. So children, here we have a sample of formal letter. Write a letter to the editor-in-chief of a renowned newspaper to convey through his newspaper to the concerned authorities about the difficulties faced by your locality during the monsoon season. So here we will begin with the sender's address first, then the date, the recipient's designation and the recipient's address, the salutation, the subject, the content or the body of the letter, the subscription, and the signature. So children, looking at that example, I hope you have understood how to write a formal letter. So here, There is a practice exercise for you. Write a letter to the mayor of your city requesting to provide the facility of street lights in your area. Let's now understand the concept of informal letters. Letters that we write to our friends and family members are called informal letters. We use informal language and express our emotions. Informal letters are written for personal communication. The purpose of writing an informal letter is to communicate with someone whom we are familiar with. Here is the format of informal letter writing. We will begin with writing the sender's address, followed by the date, salutation, body of the letter, subscription, and the sender's name. Let's discuss about the guidelines for writing an informal letter. Salutation. You have to skip a line after the date and write the salutation. The salutation should begin with the words dear, my dear, dearest, followed by the first name. The body of the letter can be written in paragraphs where the opening paragraph sets the tone for the whole letter, asking about the recipient's well being, expressing gratitude, apology, or sorrow about a recent event. The message is written in the middle paragraph. The concluding paragraph indicates that the letter is going to end. You may thank the recipient, ask him or her to respond to you. Subscription. The words like yours lovingly, yours affectionately, your loving sister, brother, niece, nephew can be written in subscription. In the line below, write your name. So here is an example of informal letter. Write a letter to your friend congratulating him or her on his or her success in class 12 board exam. So we begin writing with the sender's address, the date, the salutation, the body or the content of the letter, the subscription, and the name of the writer. So if we have understood the concept of informal letter writing, let's practice one example of it. Your friend has planned to go on a vacation to your hometown. As you are familiar with the place, write a letter to him or her suggesting 3 good places to visit during the trip. So, children, with this, I hope you have understood the letter writing concept. You have understood how to write a formal letter and an informal letter. Thank you.